The Earth formed about 4.6 billion years ago. The human ancestors appeared 7 million years ago as primates in Africa. 2.5 million years ago, they were using stone tools. After millions of years of evolution, we have reached peak human performance. Technological advancements, cured disease, sent people to space. And now, we ended up with Reddit. So, I was typing this up on my laptop that has a broken trackpad. It had me infuriated, frustrated, and angry. And I got on my phone and check on Instagram to cool myself down. Then I find a comment, whoosh. It was commented by some sort of permaversion death cell that was making fun of a person that didn't get this unfunny, nonsensical, foolish, and downright retarded joke or meme. So I'll just call them degenerates and not explain why and just throw a straw man at them, thinking that that's an explanation and evidence. But then I would be acting like these buffoons and the video won't be over 10 minutes, so why not? I find Reddit personally insufferable. It's where a bunch of degenerates hang out, where unfunny, unoriginal, reused joke get popular again and again and again. It's just a bunch of band kids, basically. And don't get me started on r/AskReddit. It's pretty much another version of r/that happened that people take seriously for some unknown reason. I don't get it. It's the same thing under two different names. The same sort of idiocy goes on in those two subreddits. The absolute worst part of Reddit is the mod mentality and how much mods have the power to control that. Once the mods decide on something, how ridiculous and downright idiotic it is, it becomes the rule. They have delusions that they have power and control over these people because they moderate a subreddit that is probably has less than 200 people browsing on it at any given time and deletes a couple of posts that don't align with their political opinion. This in turn censors Reddit. For example, r/the red pill got quarantined for some reason, which were one of the few subreddits that were actually entertaining other than r/volleyball. This censoring tells me that the majority of Reddit users are actually leftists, while the people who control Reddit are, and the logic will not work on here. Just kidding. Of course there are good people and bad people on both sides. Anyways, the mod mentality truly shines on r/League of Legends, where Reddit analysts try to analyze and try to comprehend things that are out of their reach, like determining if a player has always been bad his entire career off a couple of games, and the polar opposite of an average player or a veteran player with a huge fan base having one new game and suddenly he's come back, or that he's always been this good. He's always been this shining beacon of hope. It truly makes no sense. It's the same with every other subreddit. If someone that is hated does something bad, it's blown out of proportion. If someone that is liked by the community does something good, he is heralded as the new saint. It's just a bunch of bonobos flinging shit at each other. r/wish is the worst of the worst. As I've said before, it's where the mentally deranged go to make fun of people for not understanding their shitty jokes that weren't funny in the first place. Some people have even gone out of the way to make fun of people that r/wish people. It's gone to a point that people who go on these threads can't even find the whoosh they've come to look for. It's honestly still unfunny, actually. I don't know where I was going with that. Lastly, r-gaming. R-gaming. Here, you can find what the average Redditor looks like, a soyboy beta cuck male that constantly has his mouth open holding a video game. It's actually quite disgusting to see. You can see all the grease stains and the fact that they only eat the first microwavable shit you can find in the freezer. The fat rolling down their chins as they dance up and down holding the new copy of Fallout 76. It's absolutely disgusting to see these people live on the same planet as me. You might be thinking, why not just let them enjoy the game? I would, but why is he posting his double, triple chin on the internet with his mouth open? I don't get the point of posting that photo. Why do you need to make a photo where you boast about having a new game? It's absolute buffoon-like behavior. I despise Reddit with a passion. Thank you for watching.